Boom, look who's back.
I'm back. Me. Hi.
Haley is officially back in studio and we are hanging out. It's July 27th, 2022. Can we believe it?
Almost August.
Almost August. What, we're only 4 days away? 5, right? 28, 29, 30, 31. That's 4 days. That's still the July 30th, 31st. And then, so 5 days, it'll be August 1st, which Are you more in line with August being like the start of fall, or is it September?
Well, I shouldn't say I start decorating for Halloween early because I perpetually live in Halloween.
Mhm.
But I think as long as everybody thinks it's more acceptable to start decorating for Halloween in August, then yeah,
Yeah.
sure, count me in.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, August, I know it's still technically summer,
Yeah.
but it feels like because August is the month when everyone goes back to school,
Yeah.
we start winding down summer.
I don't know. August is like an anomaly of a month in terms of like seasons because it doesn't feel very summery to me, even though it's like really hot, but it also doesn't feel very fall because it's like not September fall.
Mhm.
I know it's like it deserves its own season.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think August is the start of fall. Like that's when I start feeling like, okay, here we go. Let's start gearing up for that best time of the year. But some people would probably say September, maybe even October, you know. But then there's the people that get ready for Christmas now. It's like Christmas in July.
Yeah, that's true. But no,
So
September, the first day falls in September. So
there you go. But yeah, so Haley's back. She's in studio. She has her monster rocking. Today I have a rare exception. I have a Baja Blast. Yes, I try not to drink too much soda, but every once in a while doesn't
one
hurt.
slips through the cracks.
I know Paul from Paul's Adventures. If I know you're watching there, buddy. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you buddy. I hate the word buddy. Buddy is so sarcastic. Bro, there we go. Bro, brother. There
My
we go.
guy.
I like brother. Um, so I know you like your sodas. I'm trying not to get a splash everywhere. But I know you like your sodas. So do you like Baja Blast? Let me know, man. And everyone, cheers to everybody out there. Cheers. Cheers. Welcome
Didn't
back.
clink me.
Oh, it didn't clink. There we go. Welcome back. All right. So let's see who is in the chat with us today. We have Paul's Adventures. I might be a bit early.
Never
Yeah,
too
Paul.
early.
Yeah, Paul. But you're ready to go, and so are we.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ed and Haley, how's it going? Yes, Haley is here. Yes, it's not just Hey Ed, how's it going? It was funny. Did I tell you that like in the chat prior to when I went live last week? I think Laren was like, "Hey, Ed and Haley," and then I appeared on the screen, just me, and then he was like, "Oh, wait." So
Did the old switcheroo.
Afternoon, Ed and Haley, how are ya? We're doing flippin-tastic, man. August is part of the dog days of summer. Love a Baja Blast. Yeah, the Baja Blast is probably my favorite Mountain Dew, and then closely followed by Code Red. It's pretty darn good.
Code Red's like a little like the flavor of Code Red's good, but like the cans may be super tiny, but that's like too much for me. Like I like my sweet stuff, but I don't know.
This is too much for you?
Like of a Code Red.
Oh, a Code Red is too sweet.
Yeah. The Baja Blast, I don't know. I just like mine in the slushy form, like at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it definitely does taste very similar to Baja Blast from Taco Bell. So typically I'm a soda fountain guy too. Like I like my sodas from the soda fountain.
If I were to drink a pop, it would be like something Fanta. I like my Fanta.
Fanta, yeah. You're like Kel from Keenan and Kel. You love your orange soda.
Mm-hmm.
Baja is the way to go, and brother is good. Yeah. So yeah, fun fact: I hate the word buddy. It's like so sarcastic sounding to me. Anytime someone calls me buddy, I'm like, you are being fake right now. You're being like, you're not being real. Like it just doesn't sound real.
Is it because like it's like the connotation of it is like with a dog, connecting it to a dog? Like you would call like, here, buddy.
Not even that. It's just I've only ever really heard it sarcastic sounding. So maybe that's why. I'm sure people out there have heard it in non-sarcastic terms and they don't care about it. But why is my hair is like sticking out?
Because it's long.
There we go. Yeah, so I just try to stay away from the word buddy. It's just not my favorite word. So I am rocking my Chris Hansen shirt. We are fans of Chris Hansen. Do your research. If you don't know who he is, look up Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat over there? So repping a new fandom. on the channel, not in our lives. I've been a
Yeah.
fan of Chris Hansen for years.
My identical shirt, though in gray, is in my dresser drawer.
Yeah, that's right. I bought you a identical one so we could be twinsies.
Twinsies.
So what do we got here? We got 3 minutes until the pop drop.
And your computer's gonna die.
Oh crap, that's so right. So hold the audience for 3 minutes, or just so till I get the charger.
Oh god. Oh god. Hey guys. Singular fan of something here. Yeah, I mean Wednesday. That's crazy. Wednesdays. Middle of the week, hump day. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right. Forgot to plug in the computer. Thank you. All right.
What would you do without me?
Yeah. I don't know how I did last week's stream. What do we got here? Laren, have you watched anything this week? So yes, we have watched Taking a Pelham 123. I showed her for the first time. You really enjoyed that. The one with John Travolta,
Correct.
the remake. And then we watched a Criterion Collection title that I have in my collection. It's John Waters' Pink Flamingos.
That was certainly,
And that is
that was something.
that's definitely a movie and an experience, and I really enjoyed it for the filth that it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't say enjoy is the right word.
Yeah.
I definitely experienced it.
Yeah.
You also watched for the first time Carrie.
Carrie, yep. Watched Carrie, the original.
Didn't we do a double feature of that with the taking of?
No, we tried, and you had school the next morning.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, Jimmy.
We did something like
Jimmy Durango. We did nothing.
Yeah,
we watched
did.
Carrie. Then we were going to watch Child's Play 2. Canceled that. I said, let's do Taking a Pelham 123. Canceled that. And then you went to bed.
But I'm saying the day we did Pelham 123, we did 2 movies. Was that
Pink Flamingos?
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hello, Jimmy Durango. Love the Rango there.
Love Rango.
But yeah, so Tony, I know you were asking me about Pink Flamingos. That's my thoughts on it. It's an incredibly filthy movie, and I enjoyed every single second of it. Probably because I'm such a clean person. So
yeah, I kind of felt like I had to shower after it.
Yep. All right, so here is the pop drop. We'll get back to the chat. We'll get back to talking about some other stuff, but let's check out what's going on with the pop drop this week. Because San Diego Comic-Con just ended.
Yes.
So, and $7 a pop was there for the first time.
Yeah,
so,
I was watching their Instagram story.
Yeah, I think, what the heck is his name? The guy who always, Jason? I think it might be Jason.
I have no clue.
Would love to get him on like a Fans of Something.
Ooh.
Live. All right, so I think that's enough refreshing.
I didn't realize it was already 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Well,
let's see, what do we got here? WWE, that's the most expensive one so far.
AJ Lee.
Never heard of her. Nope. Any fans of WWE in the chat? Batman Harvest, so that's like a pumpkin Batman. Funky. Matt Stafford.
I'm just gonna really quickly
take a photo real quick. Chipping. Cool.
Chipping.
Jack Burton, Big Trouble in Little China. That's a John Carpenter you haven't seen. Neither have I.
But I would like to. And I don't know if that's the same one from a couple weeks ago, but I have that Tokyo Ghoul Pop.
This one?
Yeah, that exact one.
Very nice. And it's $120.
But mine is a Hot Topic exclusive, not the generic special edition exclusive.
Ooh, Tigger.
Love that Tigger.
I liked him bouncing, how it looks like a spring.
Yeah.
That's neat.
My favorite Winnie the Pooh character is Eeyore. I love that guy. A sad little dude.
Wasn't a big fan of when these were out in stores. I did see them in stores these Valentine's Day, especially because at the top of the box you could write a message to like your Valentine or something.
Yeah.
And who wants? Ew. Can you imagine like
writing on the box?
Besides like a celebrity, you know what I mean?
Right.
That would increase the value. Imagine just getting sentimental, but whatever.
I don't know. Like the color palette of like that scarlet red just hurts my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
A soft pink would have been better. A soft pink. I had a lot of those
Abominable
Yeti looking
toys.
guys. Yeah.
Bigfoot. What's this one? Gray Elfie. Bigfoot Elfie.
They didn't even got no eyes.
Always like this Pennywise in the gutter.
Yeah.
Very, very cool on that one.
That's a cool one.
That's a 6 out of 10. So the box is going to be a little damaged, but Bulbasaur, flocked.
It doesn't even make sense. He's like a reptilian.
We'll always say that if we ever come across
I will always say that because it doesn't make sense. It only makes sense for Pikachu because he is like a rat. Ooh, I would go back to the first page because they were.
All right. So a lot of stuff's been added since we were looking. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to the top of the page real quick.
Oh.
He turned from Harvest to Blue.
Ew. He's big and ugly. What? He got little ears like that.
Yeah. That's like reminiscent of the Adam West Batman.
Ursula. That's funny.
Ursula. Yep. We were talking about how Pink Flamingos, the character of Divine. Inspired Ursula.
I could see it. I can see it.
Yeah. Neo, always cool to see Neo. I always wish they would have done a Neo from the first Matrix. This is clearly him from Matrix 2. Reloaded.
Yeah.
I really wish they would have given us, or at some point will give us a Neo from the first one in the trench coat kind of look.
In the more modern pop style, not the
doofy,
ugly doofy.
Yeah. What else? What else?
Mm-hmm. Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie.
They're in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Hot Topic exclusive. Cool.
Oh, so I came across a on their Instagram because I do follow it. Spirit Halloween. I'm actually kind of excited for that Spirit Halloween movie. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. When does it come out?
Before Halloween sometime.
I would assume so.
I don't know though the exact date. Someone will let us know in the chat, please. Let us know.
Our movie theater is certainly gonna get to know us as regulars. A lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Interesting. I have my eye open. So for the one that I've been looking for like ever. Big Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
Big.
If I got like any kind of cereal pops or anything, I would just put them in the cabinet.
That's cute.
I would just put them right in there, right next to the actual cereal boxes. I always love the Day of the Dead's. Spastic Plastic. These are cool.
Spastic Plastic. There's Eeyore.
And he's flocked.
Oh, look at that little guy. I mean, come on. How could you not love that little fella?
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
And that's so Raven. Ooh, I have this one.
You do have that one.
Yep. Love that 2-pack. Ooh, Prison Yard Rick, and it's a 7.5. Oh my god. I really want this dude at some point because I love how it's like that is actually reminiscent of what his hair looks like in season 3, but in the pop form, it looks more like a mullet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a mullet.
But it is pretty much just that long. What they should have done is they should have fluffed it up a little bit more.
A little bit. Yeah.
Like right here.
Not so slick.
Like see in the art, it's a little more textured.
Because right there, he looks like Eugene.
Yeah. Right here, it's a little more textured. Like it always, in season 3, it always looked like he used his sweat to just kind of keep his hair back. So, and then look, they have the exact one down here, but 6.5. So
also, can I just say how ugly that Michelangelo 8-bit looks?
Yeah.
And looks nothing like him. Like, especially you have 8-bit, then you have Neon. It's just a whole different pop. Just give it a whole different name.
Yep. There's classic Adam West. I do think it's neat. I think it's neat looking. Because there's a charm of the Adam West Batman.
Well, with the doofiness of that figure and the doofiness of Adam West, I think that works.
No offense to Adam West. Right? Without Adam West, I don't think he would have got Mermaid Man.
That is true.
He is the inspiration.
That is true.
Woody, RC.
That one's cute. That's cute.
Han Solo. That's a neat one.
Ooh.
Frankie.
Ooh.
6.5.
Need it. I need it. Speaking of spongy. Seeing a lot of those Charlie Browns pop up, the peanuts, I guess,
Right here.
with a pop in a box exclusive sticker.
Hmm.
You don't come across those.
There's my Morgan.
Yeah,
But
he's
I
cool.
had a 7.5 on mine.
He's cool.
Oh, he's great. Love Morgan. Avatar.
The Cars pop. Like, okay, come on. The Cars pops. One of my biggest gripes
Why?
with Funko.
Why?
Okay, first of all, sideways box. Gross. Second of all, they are not popified like at all. At all. I mean, look, he just like has normal eyes. They
Mhm.
don't look like pops. Oh, what am I? Oh, fix it. I hate them. I hate
She hates some folks.
the Cars pops. I just sideways boxes too. Hate. Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely.
Whoa, look at this dude. Okay, this dude reminds me of have you ever seen The Mask with Jim Carrey?
Yes.
When the villain in The Mask gets a hold of the mask and puts the mask on for the first time. That's what he looks like to me. That's what that looks like. Cause he has the, because we're so used to in that movie, we're so used to seeing Jim Carrey in The Mask. And then when the villain puts the mask on, his like jaw is like super puffed out and everything, and he's veiny and stuff. Very, evil looking. And that's what that reminds me of. That does not give me Joker vibes.
Yeah, no. Way too
He's
buff.
he's too buff.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Peter
What?
Pez.
Ew.
Brennan Urie, as always.
God, I'll buy the Brendan Urie out of pity.
One of these days I will, because I would like Brennan Urie in the collection.
I too would like Brendan Urie.
Biff, Anthony Michael Hall.
Biff. Oh, Biff.
Batman
Yuck.
Unmasked.
Oh, the Demogorgon. So shout out to Kat, my cousin, whom may or definitely may not be watching. So she has flown past Stranger Things, like has already like started it about a month or two ago.
Uh-huh.
Flew through it.
Cool.
And she was like saying how much she loves Eddie, the character Eddie.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, that's funny because like he just got like a Target exclusive pop release not that long ago. And she's like, no way, show me. And so, long story short, spiraled into how many Stranger Things pops exist. And she was like, you know what I just might do?
Start collecting them.
Yeah. But she really badly wants the Target exclusive Eddie.
Yeah. I'm sure the one in our hometown back in Florida has them.
Yeah.
Because that was a super Target.
So I think I might be getting her on a kick.
Good. Freddie. Really, really, really so badly want them to make a Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy. There's this one, which is clearly number one. And then they have and for some reason it doesn't say it. It just says a Nightmare on Elm Street on the top. But the other Freddy that they have is the syringe pops or the syringe knives. And that's obviously part 3. So where's the love for part 2? I like do the one where he's peeling back the top of his brain or something,
Mm-hmm.
And I would so pick it up. Oh, Teletubby. Voila.
Inky Winky.
Those would actually be fun to just have in the collection because they're so darn creepy. Teletubbies. Okay, there's a perfect, like, how we're turning Winnie the Pooh and all that stuff into horror thing. Please, somebody turn Teletubbies into not a fan film or like I want a Hollywood Teletubbies movie. Horror movie.
There's not a horror movie. However, back in 2015, somebody made like with the rise of the Slender Man game,
Yeah.
somebody made like a Teletubby-esque horror game. I think either was a mod for it or its own thing. I don't know. But I remember I used to watch it just because I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Actually genuinely scary
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
how well it's aged, but
they're prime for horror content.
ugh.
Ugh.
I have that Axl Rose. Mine's definitely better than a 6.5, but you know.
Yes.
Ew.
Stop it.
Yuck. Ooh,
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot. Black and
Bandicoot.
white though.
When is he black and white?
It's just a chase.
I know, but like when is he black and white?
Taz Space Jam. Come on and slam if you want to jam. Vault Boy. Fallout.
A lot of aliens. Wow.
Yep. I have this one, the Kevin Smith directors. Very, very, very happy that I have that in my collection. And I actually am wanting to collect all the directors just because it represents filmmaking. You know what I mean? Even if I don't necessarily like their films. So like J.J. Abrams or
I think Guillermo del Toro has one.
Guillermo del Toro has one.
I would like that one.
Her. I just like what they represent. So John Waters has one. John Waters, but for some reason his isn't the director thing. It just says John Waters.
Yeah, it's just his own.
He has his own line, and it's amazing. He's holding a pink flamingo.
Yeah.
So
and I remember we saw like 100 at Coliseum of Comics when we would go, and I'd be like, "Who dis?
who's John Waters?
Like who dis? And why he have so many pops?"
He's the creator of Hairspray. So yeah, that's a really cool one. Amazon exclusive. Very good. $7.5, $11. Somebody should jump on that. This one is actually probably the best looking one because it's the color scheme of the Riddler and everything. The belt's a little
Doofy.
Maybe I would have done something with the belt, a different color scheme on the belt. I know his belt typically is yellow, but he's not as ugly looking as some of the other ones.
Why is he so pale?
That could just be the image, and then you get him and he's a little different. I would hope so. Mike, Stranger Things, tell Cat $11.
Yeah. Alice Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper. Oh yeah. So by the way, because Alice Cooper had a house at Halloween Horror Nights, which reminded me that they just announced their 4th house for this year's event at both Hollywood and Orlando, and that's going to be the Weekend After Hours Nightmare. So what I'm definitely going to do is, because I like the Weekend's music, some of it, because that's the name of his album, After Hours. So I'm going to listen to the whole album, kind of go through it, just so I'm familiar with what music they're going to be playing in this house.
I feel like it's really in his music videos that you have to watch. Because he has like his own, what do I want to call it? Now, like a story, like a character, like The Weeknd as a character.
Okay.
That he's showing like over the course of his music videos.
It's funny, the preview that they did for that house is filmed in like one of the bathrooms at Universal, and you can so tell. They just like shut it down after, like, see, this is ugly. What is this?
Ugly.
What is this? Disgusting.
Ugly.
That's pretty awful looking too. Miss Pac-Man.
Disgusting.
Yikes.
That's disgusting.
Yikes. We love spreading positivity, but man, when some stuff is ugly, holy moly. This one's okay because it is Two-Face, so it can kind of do that, and it's an impopster. So this works for me, because I like the day and night kind of look thing.
Day and night.
Lawyer Morty. And number 5. All right. Wow. Got to the end there. What do we got here?
I hate the Nuggets.
Yeah, Dave should. Here's the obligatory Durant mention. Dave should pick up one of these for his collection because he loves chicken nuggets. So
you should put we should have a button that like bleeps like the
when we
beep. Yeah, it's a sensor.
Because it's almost like when we say it, like the haters hear it, and they come to us.
It's like a sensor.
Superman, kind of doofy looking.
Why is he like sideways?
Ooh, there we go.
That's so funny.
J.J. Abrams. So yeah, like that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that actually looks like J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Insanely so. That's very much J.J. Abrams.
Kind of looks like you if you had shorter hair.
Yeah, I could cosplay as J.J. Abrams.
Elsa, a bunch of Elsas.
Here's that Marriott. Remember when I thought that thing was like
$300.
like 3 digits, $7. And how weird, because that's the founder and the current guy in charge of Funko. How weird is that that's $7 and it's a 2-pack? That's bizarre. And that's it. That's it. All right. So we're holding off on this one today. We're holding off on this pop drop. We're gonna reserve. We're reserving ourselves. We're staying strong. High five. Cool. We're gonna stop sharing and we're gonna go back over to the stream, see how everybody's hanging in there. What do we got here? Paul, I have a vlog coming from the Florida Mall. Y'all will love some of the content. We've been to the Florida Mall,
Yeah.
right? That's the one we were at just recently?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we know that they have what is it? Pop culture.
Pop culture.
What is it? That shirt or that not that shirt, that store. Pop culture, right? It's spelled funny.
Oh, it is?
The one that when you walk right in,
I know.
it's on the left.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's pop culture or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like an anime slash Funko thing, and then they have them in the aisles, like in the middle of the mall. We stay away from those because
they like they'll triple
what
the asking price goes for normally.
And I just don't pop cult. Thank you. Yes, and I don't know. I don't necessarily trust them because they're just vendors that appeared in the mall.
Yeah, it's like, where did they get their stock?
They're not at a convention. They're not an actual store. They're just people that took up. When you pass through a mall, you'll always see that in the middle. It'll say a vacant spot's available. You can set your shop up here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, where's the reputation? Where's the, you know what I mean? So I stay away from all that crap.
Yeah.
That Eeyore is adorable, says Jimmy.
Love it.
The Spirit Halloween movie is going to be released in October. I don't think there's an official date just yet. Well, that's perfect. Who would have thought the Spirit Halloween movie would be released in October? Who would have thought? I would have thought December, personally. me personally. That's not a shot at you, Laren. It's just a shot in general. I'm sure there's
I was going to say, don't be so rude to
Laren. I'm sure there's a select group of people who thought it was going to come afterwards. I might have to get that Tony the Tiger pop just because. Yeah. Tony the Tiger, man. Tony.
Well, because Tony the Tiger, Tony's movie.
Is that why, Tony? Is that why? Because it's Tony?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, there it is. Pop cult. Yeah, it's an interesting store.
I think it's cute because not to cut you off, but like I'm more into like the anime-y scene. So like all the Eastern Asian sort of aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spreading positivity is a good thing. I agree, Jimmy.
That's what we do.
That's what we try to do, at least. Yeah, that mall is so huge, and it's a shame that there's not more places in there that sell Funkos, because there is a box lunch in there, which is cool. There's a GameStop in there, which is cool. There's that pop cult place. There's a Hot Topic in there, I believe.
There has to be. I mean,
and then that's it. There's no FYE. It's a shame there's no FYE.
I mean, with all those stores in there, you would assume there would at least be one.
Or maybe at one point there was, and then because they are closing FYEs, slowly but surely.
Sad.
Yeah, I would love to
Oh my god, I don't know if we mentioned it or if we were filming that day, but when we went to an FYE, one that we would go into regularly to look at the pop section, you would have to pass through the DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. Completely, gutted.
Yep.
But I forget what they had there, like clearance or whatever, but all the shelves, gone. Saddest thing.
Well, this is like the new versus the old FYE. Like, I think there's a big distinction between the lowercase FYEs that you would see, right? The lowercase FYE, and then the new updated capitalized FYEs. I think there's like an actual legit difference. Like that's the old FYE. This is the new FYE.
I don't pay attention to the capitalization of letters.
Yeah, like when you go into a mall and you come across the difference in the FYE. So FYE old and so share this. Yeah, so that's the old one, and that's the new one.
I didn't even realize they changed it. Where have I been?
Yeah, so when you would walk into an FYE back in the day, you'd see something like that.
Yeah.
And now when you walk into an FYE, well, they don't have any right here, but you'll see something like that. And it's just, I think it's supposed to represent a change in the overall business. Yeah, there you go. A change in the overall business. So and that's the one she's talking about, the one at our old place that we would visit in Florida. If you ever come across one of those, you're probably not going to come across too many. I know, and I was even thinking, I was like, this isn't going to go well. No. But I didn't say anything. No. But if you come across a capitalized FYE, stay away because you're probably not going to find too many movies in there.
It's sad. It's just really sad because it's like they have, newer release vinyls and stuff. I know that they would have CDs. So it's like, if it's for your entertainment, give us entertainment. Stop taking it away from us.
Yep.
So sad.
Laren, go back and grab JJ. $7. Trying to stay strong, man. But I will pick him up at some point. He's actually relatively cheap everywhere. So,
can't you find him like at a Target?
JJ?
I think so.
Not JJ. I feel like you can come across. I know at Walmart you can come across Patty Jenkins. She's the director of the first Wonder Woman. She also did Monster with Charlize Theron. Yeah, Ava something Descartes, like that other one, Ava Descartes. I don't know what her last name is. You can find her in stores. JJ, I feel like would be hard to find in stores, but he's easily available online. So one of these days I'll pick him up. Box Lunch and Hot Topic was my first time in a Box Lunch. Isn't Box Lunch like one of the best stores of all time?
Yeah, is it so expensive? Like their stuff. I mean, you're paying, like you get what you pay for. Their quality is like top tier.
Yeah.
Like, but man,
it is a little overpriced.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like they had this Witcher shirt, long sleeve, or maybe it was a sweatshirt, but either way, I was like infatuated with it, and it was probably like $70, and I was like, I can't.
$70. Can't do it. We're going to skip over the next comment and we're going to go to this one. The FYE where I used to live in Georgia closed a long time ago and became Southern Outfitter store. Some Southern Outfitter store. Dude, you lived in Georgia?
Where?
How funny is that? He moved to Orlando and we moved to Savannah. Yeah, where'd you live in Georgia?
You either live down here or up in Atlanta. There's no in between, I feel.
Yep. Thanks, Tony. Absolutely. Thank you. No problem.
I was just about, I was thinking, Tony didn't ask how Laren was today or vice versa. The start of the stream.
I feel like I'm gonna, not for the whole stream, but just at the beginning for anybody coming in at the bottom, because we can do like a scroll or maybe like just leave it on the screen for a second. If you don't like Dave Durant, just get out of the stream. Like that's what I'm gonna put up on the stream. You know what I mean? Like a little warning kind of thing.
Don't put it like on the screen, put it like in the comments. So it's just
there. It's like, yes, we know you don't like Dave. Don't say anything.
We know you don't like Dave. Now go away.
Yeah. We don't like you. Go away. I was in the Southwest area. So what's that? Southwest. Is that the Northeast?
No, we're Southeast.
Oh, okay. Albany. Okay, I don't know where that is, but cool.
I know of Albany, New York.
Yeah, right. Pretty good. Looking forward to your stream tomorrow. How are you? Yes, tomorrow is Tony's Freddy versus Jason live stream. So definitely go check that out because it's gonna be fun. I'm just really upset I couldn't join because Tony did invite me to join, but unfortunately I do work tomorrow, so
Sad.
I was not able to reschedule my schedule. But I will definitely watch the replay. And also tomorrow we are doing our second live stream. Tomorrow is what's new for Funko. So we'll be talking about all the new announcements. There's actually some really cool new announcements that
Yeah, I saw in the thumbnail
that they put out. I feel like the problem here is you because I always feel like I cut you off, but you be a little faster with your talking.
I'm slow.
Be like 1 second faster.
I'm literally like.
But no, let's see how I just did it. Now you should try it. So now I'm gonna talk and cut me off.
My brain doesn't process things that fast.
See, you just gotta.
Well, the thing is, like, if you start talking and I like cut you off without even thinking about it, like I feel bad, so I stop. Whereas, like, you would just keep talking over me because you don't care.
You love making me seem like I don't care. Like,
it's not. God, I'm making jokey funny.
Do they know though?
Well, we know ourselves, and that's all that matters.
They matter. Did you hear that, everybody? She said you don't matter.
I'm talking about our relationship. God.
All right. You're rocking the camera and everything. Let's see here. I'm going good, Laren. Yeah, the stream should be fun. They just limited the physical media at my FYE. Again, most of the store used to be movies. Makes me sad. Yeah, well, I mean, there is not look, you and I, Haley doesn't count because she's not in here. She's not in this community. But you and I love physical media when it comes to movies. Like we love it, right, Laren? Like we love this stuff. It's not profitable to the general public. It's just not profitable to fill your stores with endless amounts of movies because they don't move. They just sit there. That's literally wasted money just sitting there. And that's honestly one reason why I moved to Funkos, because it's still the movie. It's still what I love. It's still that IP, that, whatever, but it's in a more like accepted form of selling. You know what I mean? And in terms of it's everywhere. Funkos are everywhere. People sell them because they do sell until one day when they don't. And so it's like the best of both worlds. You can still go into a store and get endless amounts of Funko Pops, and a lot of them are movie based. So I feel like I'm still buying the movie in a way.
You're still supporting the like property.
Yeah, exactly.
That it's based on.
So it is sad that movie stores, Blockbusters, movie galleries, Hollywood Video, all that stuff doesn't exist anymore. Best Buy is diminishing their stuff, but it's just the way it's going to go. Hopefully it'll always be online though. Hopefully you'll always be able to go to a website and pick the stuff up because it is fun. Like I'm looking over at the little shelf that I've just assembled with the movies, and it's great. It's like a little film library, and especially when streaming doesn't have the crap, like tonight we're going to watch Child's Play 2. As far as I know, that's not available anywhere.
I mean, like if you were to go buy it on Amazon or YouTube or something.
Streaming that you don't have to purchase. Right. You know what I mean? It's not available anywhere. So
like I find it funny that it's, the Redbox sort of format where it's like you're going to rent a movie, you only have this long to watch it, and then you don't have access to it anymore, but it's digital still. So
also, by the way, do you because I know what it is, but do you know what Laren's profile picture is?
No.
Any guesses?
I couldn't tell you.
I believe Laren confirmed this. I believe that is a Reese's Pieces wrapper. Can you confirm that for me? That's a Reese's Pieces wrapper, right? Or some candy wrapper. You still don't see it?
It looks like a broken speaker.
Yeah, like at first I thought it was like just a broken thing of glass.
Yeah, it looks like glass.
But we'll wait for him to either confirm or deny that. Near Columbus and Tifton. Okay. You got this, Haley. You two have great chemistry. Don't worry. Thank you, Laren. Yeah, we think we're all right. I have a huge, decent Blu-ray collection and started 4K, but I stopped because it was too expensive. Well, that's the other thing too. Is like the formats just keep going up. The mini Reese's cup foil. That's what it is. But yeah, like the formats keep just 4K, 8K, 12K. That's the joke, right? You just keep adding a number in front of the K. So it's like, where does it end? It's like, how good and clear does this picture need to be? You know, I'm totally fine with standard Blu-ray.
Yeah,
You know,
me too.
that's high definition right there.
You remember like probably around 2012 or sometime around there when they were really pushing like 3D TVs. And it's like kind of how my monitor is like curved.
Yeah.
You know, like the definition is like it feels like you're there. And then they flopped.
That
I thought that was funny.
Yep.
So it's like, is bigger necessarily better? No. Because they flopped.
I try to support physical media as much as I can, but I can only do so much. Yeah, you're only one man. You're only one man, Laren.
He should be super buff from carrying the weight of the physical media industry on his shoulders.
Yeah. There we go. The mini Reese's cups. I always wondered what your profile picture was, Laren. Did you ever wonder it? I found out during that live stream that I was a part of on Dave's channel.
Why?
I don't know how it came into the conversation. It just did.
But I guess it's also directed toward Laren. Why Reese's?
Oh, yeah. Why? Like, how did you land on that as your profile picture?
Why?
I mean, clearly there's people like Laren out there who don't really, I would assume you don't want to put your face out there, right? You don't want to put your, unless it's on like something like Dave's private Patreon thing. But if it's YouTube, you kind of want to be in the shadows a little bit. You don't want your profile picture to be your face. And if I'm not mistaken, you don't have any social media as far as I'm aware. So it seems like you just want to be low key, which is cool. So it's like, how did you land on the Reese's foil? You know, like why not like a generic picture of like a smiley face or something?
Or like a dog or something.
Yeah. Tell us more, Laren.
Tell us more.
We're very curious about your life.
Laren lore.
Laren lore. Yeah, there we go. And now it's time for Laren lore. Yeah, sound effects. Gotta love.
It'd be great if we could hear them.
Well, if we had our Joe Rogan headsets, we could. Oh, okay. So really quickly, want to update everybody on in case you watched our haul video, the part 1 and 2, right? It was the haul video that this came from.
No, it was its own thing with Michael.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the Michael and the J. Jonah Jameson. If you watch that video, you'll remember that I unboxed this J. Jonah Jameson Entertainment Earth exclusive, and it came in not mint condition, which is one of their guarantees. It has the ding on the box.
Ding.
In case I don't think the camera will pick it up too well.
The box is also before you popped it out.
It was like sticking out, and then I popped it back in. And
then
it created the dent.
The box is also like abnormally puffy.
Yep. The pop itself is mint, but I also want the box. So anyways, I said I would update everybody, and Entertainment Earth is great because if you go to their website, at the very bottom of the page is a instant talk to somebody option. You know what I mean? You don't have to call, you don't have to email. You just hit the button and someone chats with you. So I chatted with somebody. I think her name was Bree from Entertainment Earth.
Bree, like the cheese.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, I haven't heard back about my request. So what's going on? She's like, oh, well, just give me the order number and then the reason and everything. So anyways, I was thinking they weren't going to cover the shipping for this thing. They were going to make me pay for the shipping to send it back to get a replacement. Nope. They're going to send me a prepaid return thing that I just stick on a box, send it back, and get a brand new one. So really excited to get my mint condition J. Jonah Jameson because, like I said in that video, I love J. Jonah Jameson. This reminds me of two things. Universal Studios, particularly Islands of Adventure, the ride, Spider-Man ride. And it reminds me of the Sam Raimi trilogy because J. Jonah Jameson is such a integral part of those three movies.
I don't know anything about that.
We need to change that. And then you can understand who J. Jonah Jameson is. You understand? He goes, Parker,
Parker.
and he hates Parker. Or no, he really hates Spider-Man. But I do think he also has beef against Peter.
I'm gonna go grab a water because
Okay.
I'm out of Monster.
Go ahead. I took a photo of it and it just seemed right. Before that, I had no profile pic, just random, really. Hey, man, some of the best things in life they're just random, spur of the moment kind of thing. You throw something up against the wall, it sticks, and you're like, that's a masterpiece. And you take a photo of it. So very, very cool. Laren also says, you guys are the best, by the way. Wow. Thanks, Laren. You're pretty cool too, man. I mean, look, you showed your nipples in the live stream of Dave's channel on Patreon. So you're pretty darn cool, man. You're brave at least, because I wasn't going to do that. Holy moly, Danny DeVito's in the chat. Wow. Oh. I didn't. Darn you. You got me, Quinn. You got me with your Danny DeVito profile picture. I don't like to highlight those ones, but I guess I should read them first.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You have to show Haley the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
I guess. Okay, fine.
I have to show you at least 1 and 2. 3 is iffy, but 1 is such a great movie, and 2 is regarded as one of the best superhero movies of all time.
That's Tobey Maguire, right?
Yeah. Tobey Maguire, James Franco, Kirsten Dunst, Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, Cliff Robertson, rest in peace. Randy Macho Man Savage as Bonesaw. You'll understand.
I don't understand right
now. Darn it. It's a shame we have to kick Danny DeVito out of the chat. Darn it. Oh, speaking of that, the penguin thing, the penguin ride with the duck, he released. Not going to pick it up. Not going to pick it up.
Why not?
I'm just not going to pick it up.
There's a little penguin guy.
It's too bulky.
But he has a little penguin guy with him.
Yeah.
Just a little guy.
Well, then you pick him up. I would much prefer they would have done something with Catwoman. So
she doesn't have a ride.
No, she doesn't need a ride. There. Oh boy, I'm always nervous about people that I've never seen in the chat coming into the chat. Please, Nell, be normal.
Yeah,
hello,
welcome.
We hope you're cool.
Be normal.
We're assuming you're cool.
If you say a single thing about Dave, just stop.
Just stop.
Quit while you're ahead.
If you're the same person creating multiple accounts, please,
because
for the love of Funko Pops, stop.
Yeah, they're coming in pretty fast. I mean, how quickly does my guy have a turnover?
Yeah. So
I really do think it's the same guy.
Or girl. We never know. Never know these days.
Well, hold on. Wait.
What? Go back?
I want to scroll up really quick.
What?
No, it's like no, not like clicking comments. Just scroll up. Because
3:22.
Well, yeah, I'm not seeing the time. I'm seeing like how they type grammar wise.
Oh, you would never be able to figure that out.
I don't know.
They type the exact same way.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
I mean, there's no period at the end of this, and there's no punctuation at the end of the other ones from Jimmy Durango. So it could be the same person.
Yeah.
If you're gonna try to create multiple accounts, at least try to differentiate the way you type.
Because like Laren has a period at the end of every one of his comments, for example.
Yeah. We need a Spider-Man 3 pack from No Way Home with all the guys. Yes, that would be really cool. Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield.
I'm surprised they haven't done that. People would go nuts.
Well, I'm telling you, because they Funko misses the mark a lot of times. Funko does miss the mark a lot of times. Not a perfect company.
Yeah, but they're quick to release the Wakanda Forever pops.
Oh yeah.
Which I will say, I don't know if it's an art series or if they're variants or something, but it's for the characters and they're like they're, how do I explain it? Because they're like accented with like different colors and it's really, really neat. Like I haven't watched Black Panther, but the pops themselves are really neat.
Okay.
And like all different patterns. It's really cool.
Yeah, of course. They'll be super quick with
yeah, I mean
with the Marvels.
But do something creative. Like I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. we can say all day what we'd love, but
Brr,
Funko's gonna do Funko. So we're gonna take this thing to an hour. So we got 5 minutes. So get any last minute questions, comments, concerns, anything in the chat, and then we're gonna wrap it up here. Paul is gonna be going live later today at Magic Kingdom. So if you're into Disney theme parks, that kind of stuff, Paul's Adventures, go check him out. He just recently passed 600 subscribers. Congrats, man. I'll be in the chat because I love watching particularly the Universals, but I don't mind the Disneys as well.
I'll be listening because I like to go. Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
All right. Oh wait, but is this a red herring? Is that it? Or a red herring? Herring?
I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
Let's just keep it this way.
I don't know.
Let's encourage good behavior.
Yes, I believe you. Don't make me regret believing you. Durant Cinema is one of my favorite YouTubers. I just like pops. All right. We trust you.
As I was saying, I like to listen to the streams because I have my desktop computer over there.
Yep.
And play games and I listen.
Yeah. I still want Hagrid on his motorbike as a pop ride exclusive from Universal. And thanks for the shout out.
That's so funny you say that because you mentioned something about a Disney exclusive pop last night on your stream.
The Indiana Jones.
Yeah. And so I spiraled down into looking like at the Disney exclusive, like the Disney parks particularly exclusive pops just to see really how much they have. And I saw like something that I've never seen before, like the Haunted Mansion ride buggy with one of the guys in it. And I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. They even have like the monorail.
Huh.
Like, come on, Universal. Like, they're so cute. Like Alice in the Teacup or come on.
Yeah. There's definitely a market they could make pops for theme parks, more theme parks other than Disney, for sure. People would eat it up.
Yeah, I would really like that Haunted Mansion buggy if I had to pick one. That was really cool.
Yeah. Paul also went to a place right across from Old Town in Kissimmee. And it's like a flea market. And in that video, there's a vendor who actually might, because it just seems like it would add up that they might have been at Funko PopCon because they have endless amounts of Funko Pops. So,
cool.
Yeah. So definitely want to check that out if I ever go down to, or if we ever go down to Old Town again. I think I'm seeing Nope on Friday, so I'll be ready for your stream. Sick, man. Yeah. So Saturday is our Nope live stream. It's going to be, in the beginning, it'll be non-spoilery for people who want to join and just have no spoilers. And then about maybe midway through, we'll let you know when the spoilers are going to
flash warning.
Yeah. When the spoilers are going to pop up.
Yeah. That's funny because I was in class today and it's a like intro to game dev stuff. And we were talking about, storytelling and whether like how to like get a story like with your message in there. Like you could have a front, but everything is like subliminal, like your message and what you want to say to the world. And so he brought up Nope because he said he just saw it. And it was, well, I won't spoil anything here, but he was just saying like how much of a masterpiece it is and that how some people like don't really understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how I went. That's how I came out of the theater. But upon letting it marinate and really thinking about it, amazing. I do like it a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What time's your Nope stream? It's at 8:30 on Saturday. So, because I work that day, unfortunately. So I get off at 7, I believe. So that'll give me enough time to come home, have some dinner and everything. I'm gonna try and see Nope before the stream. Yeah, man. I mean, we wanted to, give about a week for people to check it out because it came out last Friday. So that'll be 8 days for people to have seen it.
Still have it be relevant.
And have it still be relevant. Yeah. So people, can find the stream and whatnot because people will still be looking for Nope content. And then of course, gonna obviously in that stream be talking about why there's no freaking Funko Pops for Nope. This is my issue with Funko. Why do you release Get Out Pops, Us Pops, and even a Jordan Peele director pop? No, nope.
Yeah, I could see like a 5-pack right now of like the poster of them all looking up.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, or because they're doing the movie posters, right? They're doing those movie posters a lot these days. So just do that, and don't even do the 4. Just do Daniel Kaluuya, the main guy, looking up. I don't know.
There's so much potential because Kiki Palmer, like her outfits, I feel like are pretty iconic in that movie.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's and it's a success. It is a success. It's a box office success. So people went to see it. So it would sell. It would sell. Just maybe limit the quantities that you make. Funko. I would love to know these statistics. Like, how many do they make of a pop line? Like, how many are there in existence in the initial run? You know what I mean? I would love for them to put numbers on the boxes.
Yeah.
But
one of
yeah,
a million.
It'd be fun because then if they're pumping out millions, it's like, well, then you're the problem. Like, slow down your production, cut that in half, right? Because like that's one of people's criticisms with Funko Pops, especially the boxes. It's like, I'm pretty sure I got a comment on a video for something. It was like, oh, like one day we're gonna live in a world where the landfills are just endless amounts of Funko Pops just piled up. And it's like, yeah, okay, this is definitely bulky. This is a lot for something, you know what I mean? But
at the same time, like your argument, like slow down production.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the pops like under $15 for commons, or do you like?
Well, do you remember? I mean, this feels funny because it's just recent, but it's like, do you remember the days when the Funko Pops were $8.99?
Yeah,
at Target they were $8.99, and then they went up to $11.99.
Yep.
So
I remember.
Yeah, of course I'd like them to stay at that price range. I'd like them to go back down to $8, $9. But I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. Just
because I remember at FYE, it was like, God, what was it? It was before their buy two get one, like something percent off. It was like, and I remember doing like the buy two get one or whatever, and it ended up being like less than $20.
Whoa.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. Kind of like Disney pin trading with a number on the back of the pin. Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Good idea. Thank you. And could they announce no pops later, or is that not really how they do it? Oh, I mean, of course they could. I mean, they absolutely could. It's weird that they didn't release them with the release of the movie. That's all I'm saying. They absolutely could, announce no pops later on, and I would pick them up. It's just, I think, a missed opportunity because it's like strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the old cliche or adage, whatever you want to say. Maybe Nope will get some pops when it releases on Blu-ray. Yeah, or like I don't think they do it too much anymore, but like sometimes the Blu-ray has a limited edition set when it comes with a little pocket pop.
Maybe
that'd be kind of cool.
Part of me is holding on to the closer to Halloween just because horror.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yep.
I don't know.
But they also did Funkoween earlier in the year, and they could have put them in there.
No, because that would have been too much like given away, I feel. I don't know.
Or yeah, maybe that's the whole thing. Jordan Peele signed something in the contract with Universal. It's like, don't release merchandise prior to the movie coming out because I want to keep it shrouded in mystery. And Universal's like, okay, we respect you so much, we'll do that. We respect you so much, we're going to give you your own set. We're going to take the set from your movie, Nope, Jupiter's Claim, which I love that. I love that. And go check out it's a YouTube channel, Grim Life Collective, I think is the name of it. It's a couple, and they're pretty big YouTubers. And they went to this special event where they opened Jupiter's Claim for like YouTubers, because when you go there now on the tram tour, you just drive through, but for the YouTubers, they could walk through, and they got to experience and like touch the set, and then it was really cool because sometimes throughout the day and even at the nighttime, Universal would have like the actors that are interacting with you, acting as Jupiter's Claim employees, all of a sudden like the lights would start flickering and then like a UFO would appear. Not actually, it would all be in your imagination. But like the actors would start running and stuff, and
That's cool.
it was it was so love Jupiter's Claim, love that set. But that's how much they trusted Jordan Peele. They put his set on the backlot tour. So before the movie even opened, because the movie could have flopped, and then that would be a waste of space. So, Nell, I'd buy a note pop. Absolutely, absolutely. Is that a profile? Is that Encanto? Encanto. Is that what that is?
Encanto.
I think that is, right? Or is that Coco?
No, it's Encanto.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Love the Pixar. It could be something with Universal and Funko with movie pops. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he might have signed something. Hopefully Universal and Funko do more.
Yeah, come on. Well, I feel like they're trying to do less, actually, because they took out the kiosks, the Funko kiosks, like at Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, it's not as prevalent. They still sell Funkos, but it's not like what it was when they had their own big sign, Funko.
Yeah, that was like, I mean, they get sun damage, sure. But like still, the rep was there.
Yeah. I don't know. I could not tell you. But what I can tell you is we're going to wrap up this live stream. But we will be back tomorrow at 3:30, I believe is what it's scheduled for. It's on the channel. It's in one of our playlists. You'll see it. It'll say upcoming. So we'll be back tomorrow for What's New for Funko, talking about all the really cool announcements. And trust me, there's some really cool ones we're excited to talk about. And then on Saturday, we'll be back live talking everything about Nope. So hopefully everybody can get a chance to check out the film by then. Highly recommend checking it out. Obviously, if we're covering it here on the channel, it's safe to say we both really enjoyed it. We're fans of it. So, and then I just, when you were at work today, I recorded when you were at school today, I recorded a video of the home media that I have here in the collection. So one of my boutique labels that I have in the collection. So it's all about Arrow Video. So look forward to the Arrow Video collection video that's coming soon. Arrow Video collection video that's coming soon. That'll be up on the channel as well. So lots of content coming your way. Hey, look, I made you some content. Bo Burnham. This was fun as always. Thanks. See you later. See you later, Laren. Fun stream as usual, guys. Thank you so much, Tony. This was fun. Thanks for the stream. Absolutely, Paul. Thank you for hanging out with us. Tony, I saw your you called it a sappy post on Instagram and Facebook talking about how much, Dave and all your friends mean to you. Don't worry about it being sappy, man. It's good to be sappy. Sap is good, right? That comes from trees, right? Sap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need sap. So be sappy. It's great to have family or friends that become family. It's great to have that. And like I said, if you need anybody to talk to as well, like if those guys are busy, like if they aren't answering your calls, I'm here too. So just wanted to say that. Stay strong, man, with whatever it is you're going through. I don't know what it is. Ed, you love Bull Moose. They have a ton of Arrow stuff. Oh yeah, I saw it in everybody's vlogs. Like they have that boutique section. So you know what I mean when I say boutique? So like a standard movie release is like Universal, MGM. Like those are just like bare bones editions. Boutiques are Criterions, Arrows, Scream Factories. Boutique. They're like special VIP
that makes
treatments.
Sense. That makes sense.
But yeah, Bull Moose has like a whole boutique section. So definitely would love to go to a Bull Moose at some point. So
boutique, like boo ghost.
Yeah. So thank you for everybody that tuned in. We will be back tomorrow. So look forward to it. And until we talk to all of you then, keep being fans of something.